let's talk about how imperfection and perfection and the value of both of these things when talking about art and media, and how one doesn't necessarily mean that it's better than the other. Perfection is something that I find to be a little bit overrated when discussing art, and I think it's virtually unobtainable. I think that almost everything is inherently flawed. You can look at something and find a flaw in it. But I think what's more important is that to like something despite its imperfections is to love it for what it is. Usogui is an example of this. I think that Bold's Womb is an arc that I absolutely abhor. I think it's detestable. I do not like it. It's one of the worst arcs I've ever seen in anything, actually. And while I think the start is fun, I don't think it's an excellent start. But despite this, I think that Usogui is one of the best manga that there is. I think that the ending, specifically the Protoporus to Air Poker to surpassing the leader stretch, is one of the best in manga. I think that what it can build up to, I think that thematically and narratively what it's able to accomplish is unmatched by a lot. And to me, that the dynamic that is explored between Baku and leader specifically is one of the best that I've ever seen. And yet it's not a flawless piece. But if you were to compare it to something that people consider to be perfect, I don't know, like something like FMAB, which I still do like FMAB, I would still prefer Usogui, because perfection isn't everything in art. I think that it's okay to be flawed. Art, when you think about it, right, for you personally, you should think about the elements that are positive more than you should think about the elements that are maybe a little bit negative. When I think of Usogui, I think of surpassing the leader. I think of Baku. I think of leader himself, right? I think of Echo. I think of Kiara. I think of so many different great elements and components that go into the craft and creation of these arcs, and it's absolutely unbelievable. To me, I think that perfection is not something that A, is achievable. I think that you can point out flaws in anything, but B, is not the be-all end-all.